welcome to Astros Game Day. Alongside former Astros shortstop Jim Colley, I'm your host, Pat Cameron.
The Astros lost a crazy one today, but we'll get to that in a minute.
First, it's my pleasure to introduce our new analyst. He's a former catcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Welcome aboard, Lance McGill.
Thanks, Pat. It's good to be here. I'm hoping my years as a professional backstop in the major leagues will add a little perspective to the show.
Oh, how many games did you catch?
Over the 2 years, about 37. We can't all be everyday players.
Well, we'll hear more from Lance later in the show. Now let's get to the highlights of the game. The Astros, as always, coming to you from Lot 6 of Randall's Island. The Astros defense was solid today, but they couldn't keep up with the stellar pitching staff of the Tigers.
You said it. Timmy Seabrook and Jeffrey Zahn were able to steal 2 hits off the Tigers' ace, but after that, it was all Tigers.
Led by their team captain, Benj Dugan. Here we see Dugan on his way to scoring his 13th run of the game. The final score of this game was 22-3, Tigers. Ooh, a disappointing loss for our Astros. Jim?
It sure was. Christian Munson started strong, but when his arm got tired, he couldn't hold off the hard-hitting Tigers.
Any thoughts on that, Lance?
That wasn't the Astros.
Sure it was. The Big Apple Sports Astros.
Then I studied the wrong game. I watched the big people, the big men Astros play. The major league team.
Also a good team. What did you think of the highlights we just watched?
It looked like some children having fun.
Well, I wouldn't say Bobby Valenti was having much fun out there behind the plate.
I'm glad you brought that up. Bobby was having a lot of problems with his mitt. In fact, he set a new record with 27 pass balls.
There's the first one. All right, there's 2. That passed. Okay, there's another. And another. And another. Okay. A little short. Oh, that one hit the umpire. Now who's going to catch that? Oh, almost had that one. Now that's a wild pitch. A little high. There's another. Just outside. Oh, another one at the umpire. Too low. Nope. Oh, wild pitch. Ah, man. Well, that can't be a pass ball.
Seems more like 22 pass balls. Still a record.
Wow. Lance, do you ever have a game like that?
No.
Then why were you a backup catcher? Too bad about those pass balls, because Christian was really zoned in there for a while. Check out this 9-pitch inning.
Here we are in the first inning before the catcher tires out. This is why they call him the ace of the Astros pitching staff. Christian is one of the older ones, but he's still got the stuff. That last one lit up the radar at nearly 50 miles an hour.
I think that poor catching really threw him off his game.
Well, it's still an impressive outing. Do either of you think that Christian is a shot at the Cy Young this year?
They only give that to major league pitchers.
I think he stands a good shot.
Well, we'll see which one of you is right at the end of the season. Now, Jim, what do you think about that controversial call at the end of the game?
I didn't like it.
Just watch. Right there, the umpire calls the game in the middle of the inning with runners on base, claiming that our Astros had issued too many walks.
I think it's simply unprofessional. Lance, have you ever seen a game called like that?
When did you play for the Astros?
From 82 to 85. I started when I was 8, which is pretty young, and I had a lot of errors that season, but that's because I was using my brother's glove. I got a new glove the next season, and my number of errors went way down.
Lance, any thought on that call?
It was a shame.
I think so too. Looks like we're about out of time. Remember, we're on before and after every Astros game.
The Little League Astros.
For Lance and Jim, I'm Pat Cameron. We'll see you next time.